Many things are happening in the world. It is important to know about them. These events affect people everywhere. Some news is good, but much of it is sad. Let's look at some important news from April 24th, 2025. Gaza is a small area in the Middle East. There's a lot of fighting there. On April 24th, Israeli airstrikes hit Gaza. Many people died, including women and children. One airstrike hit a school. The school was a safe place for families. It is very sad that innocent people are dying. Rescue workers are in Gaza. They are trying to help people. But it is dangerous for them. Airstrikes destroyed 9 bulldozers. These bulldozers were important. They were clearing roads so rescuers could reach injured people. Many children in Gaza are sick. They need medicine. But Israel has a blockade. This blockade stops many things from entering Gaza. This includes polio vaccines. Polio is a very serious illness. These vaccines are important to keep children healthy. Yale is a famous university in the United States. Itamar Ben-Gvir is an Israeli politician. He gave a speech at Yale. Many students were angry. They do not like his ideas. They protested his visit. The protests were about peace for Palestinians. After Yale, Ben-Gvir went to Mar-a-Lago. This is a private club. It is owned by former US President Donald Trump. Ben-Gvir had dinner with US lawmakers. Some people say this visit was wrong. They think the US should not support Ben-Gvir. Russia and Ukraine are at war. People want them to stop fighting. There was supposed to be a peace meeting, but it was cancelled. Fighting continues. Sadly, more people are dying. Section 8. Violence in Kashmir. Kashmir is a beautiful region. It is between India and Pakistan. There was a terrible attack there. Militants attacked tourists. 26 tourists died. This violence is scary. People are worried about their safety. Section 9. Hunger in Ethiopia. Ethiopia is a country in Africa. Many people there do not have enough food. There is a drought. This means there is not enough rain. People are very hungry. They need help. Section 10. Cuts at the U.S. State Department. The U.S. State Department helps people around the world. It gives aid to countries in need. But the State Department is cutting jobs and programs. This means less help for people in Africa. It also means less help for refugees. Refugees are people who had to leave their homes. Many people are coming to the United States from Venezuela. They are looking for a better life. But some of them are missing. Their families don't know where they are. This is very worrying for them. They just want to find their loved ones. Rikers Island is a jail in New York City. There used to be an ICE office there. ICE is part of the US government. It enforces immigration laws. The mayor wanted to open the ICE office again, but a judge said no. This is a victory for immigrant rights groups. Many people are crossing the border from Mexico into the United States. The US government is holding some of them in detention centers. These centers are like jails. Human rights groups are concerned. They say the conditions in the centers are bad. They want the United Nations to help. Some US lawmakers visited ICE detention centers. They are worried. They say people are being treated badly. They are especially worried about international students. These students are being held in the centers even though they haven't committed any crimes. Donald Trump was the president of the United States. He is still involved in politics. He said something bad about the US economy. This made the stock market go down. People are worried about what he will do next. The US government is banning some food dyes. These dyes are not natural. They are made in a lab. Some people think they are bad for you. Also, the government removed information about COVID-19 vaccines from its websites. Tesla is a company that makes electric cars. Electric cars are better for the environment than gas cars, but some people are protesting Tesla. They say the company is not doing enough to help the environment. Section 18. Layoffs at the EPA. The EPA is the Environmental Protection Agency. It is part of the US government. It protects the environment, but the EPA is laying off workers. This is bad news for the environment. Section 19. Resignations and Corruption. 3 federal prosecutors resigned from their jobs. They were investigating the mayor of New York City. They thought he was corrupt. But their bosses told them to drop the investigation. They were angry, so they quit their jobs. Section 20. The Supreme Court and LGBTQ+ rights. The Supreme Court is the highest court in the United States. It is deciding an important case. The case is about LGBTQ+ rights. Some parents don't want their children to learn about LGBTQ+ people in school. The Supreme Court will decide if this is allowed. Section 21. Stay informed. These are just some of the important news stories from April 24, 2025. It is important to stay informed about what is happening in the world. You can read newspapers, watch the news, or listen to the radio. The world is a complex place. We need to understand it so we can make it better.